Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you two chess puzzles that might help you to learn how to get out from a hopeless position. Here, in this position, white is forking two of your pieces and your king is in check. You may think it is a draw, but there is a way for black to win this position. Here, the only strategy for white is to sacrifice his knight for this pawn because this pawn promotion square can't be controlled by our bishop. You can check our last video or the related video to how to win such kind of position. Here, fortunately, our bishop is placed on the right diagonal, so we have to play king c3 and we have to march forward. But the big question is, when you play king c3 here, and how do you stop your opponent from blocking this diagonal? Well, that's the case. Here, if you play king c4, we will play g6, blocking this diagonal, and even if you play bishop g8, the white king is on time on this diagonal, and this endgame is just a draw. Because the white player is able to sacrifice his knight for this pawn, like this. Because after king b2, you are no longer be able to push this pawn because he will just take and take both of your pawns. And if you take this pawn, it's a fork, winning the bishop, and this endgame is just a draw. You can find the best move continuation and tell me in the comments. Because the white player ends in these four squares, which he can start checking. If you take, you'll just take. If king a2, this is a draw. Okay. Here, all the other four moves that I'm showing you all are draws because you lose this pawn and you have got no compensation. I hope you found it more right. King c3 because the main idea is to cut off this king from this corner and as discussed in the last video. Here he will take this pawn but he will take the knight. If he tries king d2, you will just play king b3 and yes, you are covering this diagonal. If he blocks, we can just take. And this position is totally winning for black. If he didn't take this pawn, let's say he plays something like knight e5 to block this diagonal, we'll just push this pawn and after g6, bishop g8, and there is nothing you can do to stop these pawns from promoting. You can find the best move continuation for black and tell me in the comments. I hope you like this puzzle, right? Then hit the thumbs up button and like this video as well. Here you have a pawn left to promote. But which piece do you promote to draw? Because you have these rooks. Even if you queen, white will manage to win this game. Which piece do you promote to draw? Can you find the best move continuation? Well, let's analyze the every variation. In which, if you promote to a queen, rook, knight or a bishop, you will see what will happen next. If you queen, which is the most obvious move, he will just take this knight and you are forced to take and white is winning. You can check our video to how to checkmate with the king and a rook. Here, if you promote to a rook, the same thing happens and this endgame is totally winning for white. If you promote to a knight, then this is also a very easy position which he grabs both of your knights and this is totally winning for white. So I hope you found that move right. Yes, it's the move, it's the rarest bishop under promotion You are pinning this rook to the king, so you'll have to take this knight with this rook, and it's a stalemate, and this is a draw. Let's say he didn't take the knight, and let's say he moves his king. He'll just take this rook, and this endgame is a draw because rook versus a minor piece is totally a draw if played perfectly. I hope you like this puzzle, right? Then hit the thumbs up button and like this video as well. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to learn more endgame tricks. Thank you for watching this video. You can check the videos in the description to learn the things which we have learned today.